In this video, we are going to go over sorting files, which sounds interesting. We're going to go over sorting the actual file contents, not just sorting a directory like you might think of in Mac OS or Windows. This is a super cool feature that you can do in Unix, and you'll find that it comes in handy. So the sort command sorts lines of all input files and writes the result of the sorting on the standard output of a file. So it's kind of a complicated sentence there, so we'll just dive right into kind of showing how this works. So I'll just look here really quick. So if you just want to sort the given file and display the file contents, you just do sort space file name. Now let's go ahead and go into my test directory here. I have a new directory that I went ahead and made that's called sorting. So let's go into that. And you can see in here I have a file that's called names.txt. Let me go ahead and concatenate this file, and you'll see it's just a whole bunch of names in no particular order at all. I have all kind of names in here, no order at all to them. However, if I go ahead and type in sort, and I'll do names.txt and hit enter, it's going to output them in alphabetical order for me. And I left Alex here not capitalized just so you can see that it doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not for the sake of sorting. And in fact, let me go ahead and edit this file, and you can see how it sorts to names. Let's see, I'm just going to add a capital Alex. And now, if I sort the names, you can see it'll sort the lowercase a before the uppercase a. And that's essentially because the ASCII value of the lowercase a is less than the ASCII value of the uppercase a. And that's something that you'll get into in later classes. It doesn't really matter for this, but just know for this, typing sort and the file name will print out the file contents in alphabetical order for you. Now moving on to sort minus R, this will sort the file in reverse order and display the file contents. Let me go ahead and blow this up again here. Now, unlike the recursive flag that we were talking about before when we were copying directories and deleting directories, this -R simply stands for reverse. So if I type in sort minus R, our names.txt, we should start with Zach and we end with Elena right there. So it just sorts it in reverse order for us. So that's something handy that you can use for that. Now, let's say that like this is working great for me and everything, right? But I want to actually save the file, save this output into a new file. Well, right now, if I just go ahead and concatenate my names.txt file, it didn't actually change my original file at all. This is exactly the same jumbled order that the file was in before I started any kind of sorting. The sort commands only print it to the screen for me. So if I want to print this to a new file, I can do sort minus O, which stands for output, and I can put in the new file name that I want. So I'll do sort minus O, and I'll do sorted names.txt, and then I'll just do space names.txt. I'll hit enter. I didn't get any kind of error, so hopefully that worked for us. We can see that sort names is there. And if I'll just concatenate the sort names, and you can see that it's already sorted for me. I don't have to do any kind of sorting command to view that. It wrote those to the new file for me in the sorted order. Now, something interesting that you can do is I can actually combine the -R and the -O into one command. Let's say I want to write a new file, and instead of sorting them, I want to reverse sort them to this new file. So I will go ahead and type in sort. I'm going to do -R because I want it to be reversed, and then I'm also going to type in O because I want this to go to a new file for me. Now I'll type in reverse names.txt and names.txt. So sorting is our command that we've been doing. Dash R is going to sort them in reversed order. And then while sorting in reversed order, the O is going to output them to this new file, reverse names.txt, and the source that we're looking at is just names.txt. I'll hit enter. You can see that we have a new file created for us. And if I just take a look at this file here, you can see it did in fact print them reversed for us. So that's just an example of you don't have to necessarily take these in multiple steps. You can combine these functions here in Unix with the one flag and kind of combine multiple functions into just one executed command, which can be very handy for shorthand or if you're trying to do a lot at one time, you can kind of combine those. So that is how you sort files in Unix.